As a point of departure, I'm Simphiwe Ulana, the team manager of Ulana Soccer Academy. We are under Mandalay LFA. We are here today simply because we have made it in the finals of Goldberg. We are here and we are in a jubilant mood simply because our boys have won.
What is going to happen? Ulana goalkeeper Wile! Oh yes! And the champions! Oh
yes! The game was not an easy game, but the boys showed us what they are capable of. And as the academy, we are proud of the boys. And indeed, our boys, they vary in terms of talent. And I'm saying this simply because our boys in our academy, they have made history, not only here in the Western Cape, also in Gauteng, we are having boys that are representing us. And this day on its own, one would say it quenches the thirst, simply because we are celebrating our icon, of course, an activist in terms of taking our country forward, in terms of bringing freedom and liberation in sport, which means this day, one would say it's a transformational day, simply because we are here as different race, and indeed we are unified in terms of completing this day. In that light, I'm feeling strongly that as the academy, we are making progress, and without the support of the parents, one wouldn't talk of the boys that are making progress. We are making progress simply because the parents, they are behind us. And of course, one would see the difference when we say they are behind. They are not after us, but behind us. In that light, we are proud simply because I will always say, I believe in an expression which says, it takes a village to raise a child. My child is your child, and your child is my child.
Unathi Sapa, the assistant coach under 16 Master Stars yase-Khayelitsha LFA. Na kuqala ya le journey ukuthi ibinzima kakhulu kodwa i-boys zisebenzela bazi izofika apha. Yeah, I'm proud ngazo umsebenzi wazo i-boys. I think i-regional tournament yethu yokuqala leba siyofika kwi-final kuyo, which should mean a lot from Ileway, which should mean a lot for the boys, because umsebenzi wabo bemkhulu. It's unfortunate uba siye safika saluza apha ku-final, kodwa ke like ngokujonga kwami game, it's one of those ekunzima uba si-accept, because okokuqala i-boys adlalanga igame yazo endiyiqhelileyo le isizise apha kwi-final. So andiyazi noba ke ngomhlawumbi si-stage sangathi sikhulu njengoba besenditshilo uba it's the first time we as a team uba size kwesi stage on a regional tournament. Siyuze udlala i-finals kwi-LFA yethu and all that, but this is the first time kwi-region yonke. So from my side, kubulela nje i-boys ngamandla azo, nozi-encourage uba akho nto imoshakeleyo. Besiqala iyeza le tournament again next year, mhlawumbi abanye bekwezinye division, but kuzibulela nje uba zizofika. Obviously, next time sisiza, we'll go one step further kule tournament and actually come out with the gold medal.
Igama lami ngimikhulu Gonzana, ngikapteni wezi-Master Stars, sidlala kwi-LFA yase-Khayelitsha. Ndiyavuya kuba sesifike kwesi stage, but ke akwenzekanga uba siwine la match kuba i-purpose yethu bikuwina i-match sizothatha le tournament. Qha ke ibhola inento zayo. Ndiyabulela nakwi-team yam asidlalile kuba sizofika kwesi stage. Ndiyabulela inkosi.
Yile lahlala emnatheni. 2-2.
My name is Shafwan Khan. I play for Bayview Football Club. We play in the just play in the LFA League. It was an honor to play in the final of the Tennis Goldberg Cup. It was a great experience, but now that we're out, it's not a great result, but we could have win the game. Was in our hands, but throw it away, so couldn't say. Disappointing result. So yeah, but it was there. Did play, had a good game. So yeah, it was a great experience.
So I'm Debbie Budlinder. I'm the manager of the Dennis Goldberg Legacy Foundation Trust and also of the Dennis Goldberg House of Hope. Dennis Goldberg, for those of you who don't know, was jailed in 1964, sentenced to 4 life imprisonments. He always used to say he got off for three lives because everybody has only one life. He was sentenced together in the Rivonia trial together with Nelson Mandela and 6 others. And he spent 22 years in jail. Because he was the only white person sentenced, he was separated from all his comrades who went to prison, Robben Island, and he was in Pretoria prison. Dennis lived in Hout Bay in Cape Town, not far from here, for the last 15 years of his life. And he set up the trust, and the Dennis Goldberg House of Hope is an arts and culture education center for children and youth in Hout Bay. So Dennis himself played rugby when he was at school, and we've got a picture of him when he was 16-year-old and was in the rugby team. His son and his daughter and his wife all went to live in England when he got jailed because she was also a comrade, and they were scared she would get jailed and then the kids would have nobody to look after them. And his son played football very, very seriously in a football team until after he left school and university. His mother was the manager of the team, and all the team members lived in their house because they wanted to be a team together. So football is an important thing in Dennis's life and in the family's life. But yeah, Dennis loved team sport like this because it brought people together, young people together from different communities, doing something that's having fun together, that's competing, but that's not individualistic. So I think the decision was made in 2019, late in 2019, that SAFA would have the Dennis Goldberg Junior Cup. And we were all very excited about it. And then COVID happened. So it was delayed. And I think we forgot about it. So about 10 days ago, Norman Orenser sent me the logo and said, it's happening. And it was a wonderful, wonderful surprise that SAFA hadn't forgotten and that this could happen. And as we're moving a little bit out of COVID.